Alright, so today is September 17th, 2019. It's about 5:30. I just took care of myself, got my gym clothes ready. I'm gonna go to the gym today. I'm only gonna do very basic leg exercises. Lately, I don't know, maybe because I've been sitting behind the computer working, I feel the pressure of my lower back and it's affecting my leg. Thank God it's not really triggering that electricity thing on my leg, but it makes my leg feel uncomfortable. So today is the day I'm gonna go to Target Legs. I don't want to skip today. I could have easily stayed home, but my leg is not hurting that much for me to skip it. Because Thursday I have to go to the school. This time is my oldest. I have to meet with his teacher. Last Thursday was my youngest. So they make it in a way for parents who have two kids to sort of manage both location of the school, so which is good. So I'm gonna go today, do legs. I'm not even attempt to record anything because it's gonna be very basic. Unless if I decide to do something extravagant, which is very unlikely, then I'll record. But other than that, it's just gonna be leg press, leg extension, hamstring curls, calf raises, and the squat machine. Yesterday I went to the gym. I saw they have that thing for the glutes where you put your back and you lift with your hip. This would have been perfect for me, but the way my lower back, my spine has been, based on what the doctor sort of told me, is that he didn't tell me not to do this type of exercise, but based on his explanation of my spine, how it the cushion between the bones have been deteriorating. So if I'm doing this, it's gonna trigger those nerves in between the bones. So that's why I haven't really focused too much on my glutes, even though it needs to work on. There's other things I could do to target my glutes, but the point is I saw that machine where you do your lift, your butt lift thing. The weight is on your hip and you lift it. This would have been perfect for my glute, but I'm gonna avoid it. I never attempt to do it since my sciatica thing. As a matter of fact, I eliminate a lot of exercises that will affect my back. So I'm gonna keep it very basic. And then right now I'm gonna prepare breakfast for the kids. They wanted the, what is that bought yesterday? The bagel. They want bagel with cream cheese. All of a sudden, that's the thing in the house, bagel with cream cheese. So let me go get that ready for them. They'll be eating lunch at school today. So I sent some money to school yesterday. I don't have to worry about it for a while. But they could eat breakfast at school for free, but they want that here. So let me go get those things ready and then wake them up. Alright, that's it. Okay, September 17, 2019. It is exactly 9 o'clock. I'm already done with my workout. I did exactly what I said I was gonna do in the gym when I was in the bathroom this morning. I superset my leg press with the squat machine. 3 sets of that. On the leg press, I did 10 reps, close stance, 10 reps, shoulder width. I didn't do wide stance. So went back and forth, did some calf raises on that leg press machine. Then I went straight to the squat machine, did just close stance, the squat. And I did 3 sets of that. And then I went and did leg extension, single leg, 3 sets, both legs at 50 pounds, really fast, 3 sets, and slow motion with both legs at 70 pounds with the leg extension. Then I went to the seated calf raises, did it the way I usually do it, where I start single leg, 30 pounds, did different foot position on the platform, then increase the weight by 60. Each time I double it. When I started doing with both legs is when I get at 120, and I did 2 sets of that. The only thing I didn't do for legs that I normally do is the hamstring curls. Both machines were being occupied, the seated one and the one where you lay on, it was being used. So I didn't want to wait. I was already exhausted. I didn't even really do that much. I think what got me was the superset with the squat machine and the leg press. And I didn't want to do the band exercise. I'm not in the mood to do it. I'm still not in the mood to do it. I didn't do any abs. So now I'm heading to the library. My son wants me, my oldest, wants me to get a book for him. The one that he's reading, he said he doesn't like it. So he asked me to go get him one. So that's where I'm going right now, to get him a book at the library. I'm already there. So I'm gonna get him one. Let me get these two for him. Oh, shit. All right, so it's 9:12. Just came back from the gym. I mean, the library. The gym and the library. Got the kids' books. My oldest. Let me show you the book he was reading that he said he doesn't like. I don't know, my phone hasn't been focusing. Yeah, he was reading this one. He said he doesn't like it. So I went to get him the other one. At least when he finished with it, my youngest could read it. So I sort of explained my workout to while on my way to the library. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel it today. I'm glad that I went. I did the leg, but I don't know. Motivation is not there. But I did something. I don't know if this play a role in it. Like right here on my left leg, that's the leg that I had that sciatica issue. Somewhere right here, I don't know. It's been feeling kind of weird. Looking at this, look at my calves, pretty good. It has been feeling, I've been feeling kind of weird with it. So I guess I don't want to aggravate it too much. And lately I've been sitting by the computer for a long time, editing some of those videos. So I don't know if me sitting down, putting a lot of pressure on my spine, my lower back, where my sciatica issue is, and then now it's sort of triggering my leg. So it's something I have to be careful. And I wanted to start, not today, but I've been thinking about it for a while, to start like going heavy and stuff like that. So now that I'm thinking of what I'm going through right now, I have to be careful so I don't trigger that sciatica. So yeah, that's something I have to think about. But anyway, I'm kind of hungry, but I'm not hungry. I don't know what I'm feeling right now, so it's kind of weird. So I'm gonna take a shower, edit some more videos. Yesterday I posted, well, I upload them, but they're not gonna be out anytime soon. But I got into June 20, either 27 or 28, where I took my son, my kids, to the park to do some exercise. So the exercise portion will be on my fitness channel, and the vlogging leading to the me taking them to the park is in my family channel, and this channel. So anyway, I don't want to mumbling. Let me get going. Before you know it, it's time for me to go pick my oldest. That's it for now. Huh?
Thinking.
You're thinking about what, the homework?
Yeah.
This is something I've been wanting to talk to you about, and I keep on forgetting. You see how me and Daddy sometimes keeps on yelling at you, telling you to be quiet?
Yes.
Even though we tell you to be quiet, in back of my mind, I don't want you to be in silent all the time, to like hold your thought and things like that. But you have to know when to speak. That's the thing. And learn to know, not only learn to know when to speak, when you are involved in something. Do you understand what that means?
Yes.
If okay, tell me.
You're talking about when I'm like when I'm not supposed to be in a problem.
In a conversation, if daddy is talking to Mark, and then you come in the conversation, start telling Mark your own thing while daddy's talking to him, and then we'll tell you to be quiet. A lot of time we do that, right?
Yes.
Okay? Know when it's not your business, and know when it's your business. When it's not your business is when we're talking to you. When a teacher is talking to you. When you are part of something. When something does not concern you, I want you to learn to avoid and ignore. Do you understand?
Okay.
It's very important. Learn to avoid and ignore. You could see with your own two eyes. You could hear with your own two ears. But you close your mouth. You don't get involved. That could get you in a lot of problems. Do you understand that? Okay? Because a lot of time when I tell you to be quiet, I'm not talking to you, but yet you get involved. And at the same time, I don't want you to be the type of kid where you don't express your thoughts. What are you doing?
Nothing.
When you don't express your thought, because later on in life, when you're working or you're part of a group, you're part of a team, you have to learn to express your thought. But now it seems like a lot of time we keep on telling you to be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. But that's not the way I want you, like when you're part of something, to just be quiet and just let people run over you. But many of the time when we keep on telling you to be quiet is because it does not concern you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, like when you came the other day where you were having the test and they were talking and stuff like that, you're telling kids to be quiet. That's how you get in trouble yourself. People telling the other kid to be quiet, shush, shush, shush. You yourself is making noise by telling them to be quiet. What's the rule at school? Isn't you supposed to raise your hand and talk and until they call on you?
Yes.
Learn to do that, and then you speak to the teacher.
Okay.
If you in the middle of a test, they're talking, you raise your hand, let the teacher come to you, and then you tell the teacher what's bothering you. You don't need to point finger and say this kid is talking. Just say you can't concentrate because they are talking. She'll figure out who it is. Never point out other kids because you don't want other students to hate you. Okay? If during a test, kids are talking, you can't concentrate, you raise your hand. You do not tell the kids to be quiet because you're going to get in trouble yourself. You raise your hand. If the teacher tell you to speak, then you could tell her what's bothering you. Or I can't. Typically, what I would prefer you to say is, I can't concentrate because there's a lot of noise. That's it. Then she'll figure out who's making the noise. You don't say, whatever, Yvonne or Mark or Sandra is making noise, is talking, and I can't concentrate. Don't point out other kids. Let her figure it out. If she say who is talking, you say you don't know because you're supposed to be taking a test. You should not be following conversation of other kids. Okay? Just say there's a lot of noise, you can't concentrate. And she'll figure out who's making noise. Do you understand? Because if you're pointing out kids, they're not going to like you. Okay? Do you understand that? And learn to know when something is your business. When something is not your business, your eyes could see, your ear could hear, but you don't get involved. Do you understand? All right? Because a lot, like I said, I keep on telling you to be quiet, but it hurts me that I keep on refrain you from talking, but it wasn't part of your conversation. When we tell you to speak or get involved, that's when you speak. Do you understand? And that also works outside of the home, when you're in school or any other places. Do you understand? Now I'm recording this. Do you want me to post this on my on my account, YouTube, or just leave it for and don't post it on social media?
I don't care. You can do whatever you want.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, because this is like a teaching moment, and I would like to share with other people. But if you don't like it, I want you to tell me don't post it.
Okay.
What's okay?
It's okay.
Okay. You're doing good. So far, I'm liking your work. Let's finish up.
I'm just thinking about this. So I already done with this page.
Okay. How many pages of homework you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So get to it. Do you need help?
No.
If something is taking too long, skip it. Go do the harder one, the easier one, and then come back to that. So don't spend too much time on the hard one. And when something else you could do much easier, and then you could always come back to this. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Call me if you need help.